Mother f***. What's going on, guys? G2 here. Welcome back to the channel. And yeah, we're just going straight for the range today. We're not even messing around with bench stuff today. So I had a couple of you ask me about this little guy right here. So this is an SBR build that I did. It is a, what do we got here? Midwest Industries M-LOK handguard. Barrel is a 223 Wild, and I want to say it's 7.5 inches, around there. Palmetto State Armory bolt carrier group. Obviously a, if you can see this, Spikes Tactical Crusader lower. Really cool looking lower. So if you guys take a look at that guy, nice little Crusader emblem. And then you, for your safety selector here, you've got Pax Patsis Bellum and Deuce Volt, I guess. Sorry, I'm Greek, not Latin. Magpul K2 grip. We've got the minimalist stock on this. Holosun red dot. This model is the HS403A model. And then of course, the thing that makes this stand out the most, right, is this guy here. This is a Hera Arms CQR foregrip. And I know it looks funny, guys, and there are some limitations to this, but in terms of being comfortable, this thing feels great, especially in a smaller, compact setup rig like this. It really gives you a lot of stability. Hold it like this, you can hold it like that. You can, I mean, you can hold it up against the mag well, however you feel comfortable with it. It's got quick detach mounts on either side here. Has a sling mount here. If you wanted to attach a sling to it, you can do that as well. It mounts using Picatinny. So basically on the M-LOK, we have a Picatinny adapter, which allows this to get on. This is where the limitation is for this. You can't disassemble or take apart the upper and the lower just by punching out one back pin. See, if you normally on typical AR, when you punch out this back pin, you're able to rock everything forward. It won't let you do that. So in order to service this, you have to punch out both pins and pull it out. I don't know, in terms of functionality, it's kind of more of a fun setup, I guess. Not so much something that I would want to have. Listen, this is really comfortable. If you can get past this little part here, you definitely want to check it out. And I'm going to go ahead, throw some downrange here for you guys. We're also testing out our AR-47, not AK-47, AR-47 out here today. We did a little bit of upgrades to the trigger, to the gas system. So if you haven't checked those videos out, make sure you check them out. I'll link them right here in the top of this video so you can go and check it out. Just standard 223 5.56 for a close quarter situation, self-defense. In a 300 blackout, I think this setup would be pretty awesome, because 300 blackout is a great round for self-defense, low penetration, good stopping power, unlike the 223 5.56, which will go through anything and everything. So let's throw a couple in here. Target is 100 yards downrange. With this red dot, I am not quite sure we're gonna, I mean, we'll hit it, but forgive my accuracy, because we'll freehand this as well. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of what it looks like when you're using it. We have a Magpul MS1 sling on this using our Ranger bands. So if you didn't see that video, here it is. Check it out. Pretty cool video on how you can make your own Ranger bands. And you can see in this situation, it keeps that sling out of the way during transport. Easy to take off. Basically all you're gonna do is just rip it on back, and it'll take everything out with it. So let's go ahead, let's have some fun. Fire a couple downrange here. All right, so we had ourselves a failure to fire. So here's what you do if you have a situation with a failure to fire. Typically eject the magazine, right? We're gonna look at the charging handle here, we can see it's closed, right? So we're gonna pull on the charging handle and it's not going anywhere. So what do we do? Couple options, depending on how jammed in this is. The easiest option that I like to use is we'll just hold this charging handle and give it a little slam down, and that will release the round. Now inspect the round, take a look as to why that may have happened. Let's just go on and see if some of these other rounds do the same. Okay, so not quite sure what was going on. We've got our rounds here that did not fire. We're getting light primer strikes. I'm gonna put these two in and see if they go. Probably have to take a look at the bolt carrier group here. So, all good. Like I said, this gun typically doesn't have any issues running. Could be the ammo. We're shooting Wolf ammo, which is known for its pretty beefy primer. So those light primer strikes are really nothing new when it comes to Wolf ammo, but we're still gonna check it out anyway when we get back. Light primer strikes, what you wanna look for is obviously the firing pin, making sure that the firing pin looks good, making sure that it's moving freely inside of the bolt carrier group. And then finally, you want to look at your trigger spring. Make sure that your trigger spring is not worn, that it's not on backwards. Those two things are typically your first looks if you're suffering from light primer strikes. Yeah, I know, probably not the best example, but that's how it goes sometimes, guys. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But overall, really, really fun gun to shoot. Questioning reliability right now, if I'm going to be honest. Typically, we haven't had an issue with this, so it could just have been we need a little maintenance here on the parts. It is very cold outside today, which could be impacting some of the functions here. Anyway, we're going to take it to the bench. We're going to check it out, make sure everything is running smooth, lubricated, and looks good. Just wanted to kind of bring this out. It's been on to a couple videos and you guys have asked me what it is. What is this? So pretty cool build. Definitely like it. And it's SBR, so obviously we had to tax stamp it for us to have the stock on here, the grip, and the short barrel all together. Otherwise, we could classify this as a pistol if we got rid of this and put on a pistol brace, and then we could have run it as a pistol. But, you know, why not? That's how I think about it. Why not? SBR it. That way you can do whatever you want. All right, guys, so until next time, make sure that you're practicing safe weapons handling at all times and treating every weapon as if it was loaded. God bless America. G2 out.